Hey everybody, my name is Ian. Welcome back to my channel, and hit that like and subscribe button for me if you would. Really appreciate it. Keeps me going. Today I'm going to prove a point that I can get this thing running today and do my chores in the house, because you know we gotta do that stuff too, besides having fun out in the garage and out in the yard. So alright, let's get to it. Alright, so this is a Toro Power Shift 828, and it's an older unit, but it's definitely got some good bones to it. I want to make sure that I get it up and running right before I hand this over to my father. He's never had a snowblower before, and I wanted to prove a point that I can get something that isn't new and make it work right for a decent amount of time. So, as you can see here, you know, right here is where it usually gets all rusty on these guys. It's actually in great shape, not a whole lot of deep rust on it. And the big thing with these, the metal is so thick. If you look at the auger, it's in great shape. So that's really what I looked at when I was getting this unit. It's missing some parts. I gotta go get some parts offline from Toro. It shouldn't be too bad. I got to replace these fuel lines right here. They are cracked. I put fuel in it, started leaking out all over the place. But the cool thing is, it actually has a little valve right here that you can turn it off for storage, so that helped me out, so I didn't have gas leaking everywhere. So the metal part that holds the starter button is not here anymore. I'm gonna find that as well. So let's put the new fuel line on it so that we can actually get it running today, and we'll go from there. Alright, tools we need today. We got these cutters and needle nose pliers, just because I can make do with them. Fuel line, 3/16 fuel line. I'm gonna replace that. So come on over here and we'll start taking this thing off. Get right up underneath here. There we go. Don't even need that really. Take it apart. Might need it. Might not even need to replace this guy, but might as well make it all nice and perfect. So crispy. There we go. So as you can see how toasty that line is right there. It was just coming out of every little pore of it. Pretty nasty. So set it all that aside, and we'll make new ones. I actually got some clamps that I can put on it, but I just want to make it work today. That's when you put tools down. Measure it out, cut it off. Bring it down right here. Take a look at what I'm doing. So there's that valve right there. Put that back on, but can't really do it, so I'm actually gonna expand that out a little bit so I can actually put it on the end of that. Make it a little easier on myself here. I'm not going to plan here. come on back over here. This one was pretty short. You really need a whole long piece here. Go ahead and get right down in there. See where I'm going? Put it right on the carb. It's not going on the way I want it to. I'm hoping that if I just put these new fuel lines on it, it will work. And then evaluate from there. But like I said, I got some stainless steel clamps that are going to go on this guy. I'm pretty sure everything will hold together from there. Alright. Different. So this actually goes up on the plate here on the cover. You can actually just hit the button to prime it. This is a primer bulb. As you can see, it's a little worn out, old, and it actually starts leaving a ton of rubber on my finger. So I'm actually going to turn this on, turn the valve on. Get the fuel to go into it. See how it goes. Prime it. See how this works. Go ahead and kill it. So when I was priming it, I noticed there was a whole bunch of gunk in the line here, so I took that right off. This went from the primer to the intake, so I'm going to swap that out because I got parts. So just going to measure it out, cut it, and we're good to go. Not that these clamps really make that big of a difference. They're not really going to go anywhere. You gotta do it right. Had so much caffeine today, my hands are shaky. Again. There we go. I'm gonna prime it some more, see if we can get the fuel up to that line. Yeah, I don't know if the primer bulb's working here. There we go. Ooh. That's not going to be the greatest fuel going in there, but let's try it. Try it again. You ready? Ready now? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure the choke's on. Cool thing with this, we're going to try it electric start. So the cool thing with this guy, the electric start, try that. Ready? Okay. You know that works. So I'm going to try it over here. This is just temporary, just to hold it in place. But I really want to see this thing start on its own without the electric start. So we'll try that now. Try the choke. Prime it up a little bit more. And that primer's gotta be up top. We'll try the electric start again. It hasn't been running so long. I'm surprised it's doing this. Maybe turn the power switch back on. We'll try it. One of those days. Now that's done, got that up and running a lot faster than I thought it would. Going to follow up on my part of the deal. So, here it is. Alright, so upon further evaluation, I've noticed, as you can see, I was kind of struggling with getting it to go forward and back. I hadn't actually used one of these before, but this piece right here was not actually going back all the way, so it wasn't allowing it to like engage properly. So when I put it forward to change the power shift, that happens, and then as you can see, that wasn't going back all the way. So there's actually a spring that is missing from this spot right here that holds on to the back side of that piece right there. So I'm using my hand to pull that back, and it actually goes back into position where it's supposed to when I force it back with my hand. So we have a little bit of ordering to do Alright, conclusion time. Good running unit. I let it cool down a little bit. We'll see how it starts up cold. And get the power switch on this time. Got the choke on. Got a nice prime on it. Throttle up. She's got plenty of power. She works great. We'll put it all back together at some point. There's going to be a second video of this when I get it all put together. Got ordering to do, and I'm pretty excited to bring this to my dad, and he'll be using this for however long it works for. Should be a long time. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.